Now we're going into your nap, which by coincidence is also Ryan's next best. So, do you want to talk us through?
Yeah, Heat 24, Trap 1, Bubbly Bollinger in the 7 o'clock. Again, just looks really well drawn. He put a massive run in behind Corlovani Kaiser in the little 500 final at Monmore 2 weeks ago, and this looks a really winnable race for him. There's plenty of pace in 2 and 3, Forest Gold, Jamar Liberty, but he can pick them up as long as he gets first run on 5, Rioja Smasher, who looks a very interesting runner for Pat Buckley, and you'd say would get stronger and stronger with more runs in this competition. So I wouldn't discard 5, but I think one's running really well in defeat, and I think he can win it. I thought 2-1 looked a really decent price.
Yeah, and obviously pushing against an open door with you, then Ryan on this as well for presumably the same reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the dog's actually does have more early than what you've seen at times. He just always finds himself in really hot races. But I think the runs at Monmore recently have shown that the dog is capable of turning handy, but also stay strong. I mean, he was within half a length of picking up Kulavani Kaiser, which was a top final a couple of weeks back. I think this is a big drop in class for the dog. I think it's a great opportunity for him to get at least turn handy, and then I expect him to be ahead by the third, fourth bend. And then, yeah, I think he's capable of posting 20 on 40, 20 on 50 on his day.
And then, which really leaves us then to talk about Joe's next best.
Yeah, Heat 28, Trap 4, Highlight Arkle in the 814. One of the UK's leading hopes, can lead all the way in the first round heat here. His preparation has been really good, being beat a short head by Beach Avenue and then beating New in Session, so all is well. And I'm guessing he will, if he can get off the front area, win. Night Tornado in 2, probably looks the biggest danger, but hasn't raced for over 3 months, so we'll need the run. And I think if Highlight Arkle led here, he wouldn't be for catching. He's been in with some really classy types recently, and he's probably flying the flag for Britain as one of our leading hopes. Yeah, I thought he looked a decent thing. 6-5 with Ladbrokes, I thought was an okay price. I just thought if he leads here, there is no New in Session or Beach Avenue in behind him, so I just thought he'd win. So yeah, Highlight Arkle for me looks a good thing.
Yeah, really, I was going to say, Ryan. I mean, I saw the dog run recently, and his pace to the third bend in particular is exceptional, isn't it? He's bags and bags of early.
He's got bags and bags of early, and you can only imagine that he's going to keep getting stronger each round. It's going to take a really good dog to lead him up, both UK and Irish dog. So I think in that alone, he's going to keep qualifying. I think he's even capable of just say missing it half a length and still leading. He's got that much early. And providing that he does come on, I think it's a great opportunity. Like I said, I think the danger is 2. Full credit to 3, 5, and 6 are all really, really good graders at their own tracks. But I just think this is a great opportunity. It's a slight drop in class. I think the 2 Irish dogs will come on for the run, providing they qualify round by round. But I just think we've got a great opportunity here. And if you are getting any odds against, then yeah, I think that does represent really good value.
Yeah, I guess the one that we'll all be having one eye on is this Night Tornado. I mean, 27.88 round Shelbourne Park. If he takes to the track, he could be a bit special, couldn't he?
Yeah, that's absolutely flying. And it's kind of what how I kind of really derbies, especially with the Irish dogs. I like to see how they progress through the rounds. So usually with myself in the first round, unless I see a complete certainty standout, I like to watch and observe the Irish dogs because usually I found that providing they keep qualifying, a number of them just get quicker week by week, which is why I'm slightly worried this year that we are going to see an awful lot of these Irish dogs in the latter stages of the derby this year, because I think once they get used to the track and they keep qualifying, I think they're going to get better.
Yeah, it's interesting when I spoke to Mark Wallace and said to him, what difference does he find between this toaster and the old toaster, the wider toaster? And he said he thought dogs took an extra couple of runs to get used to this place. Um, so yeah, you could be right. I mean, there could be lengths to find all the way through.
And that's it. I mean, there are a couple of dogs that you say, a couple of Irish dogs in particular, who have done 20 on 70, say. But for me, you're only, I wouldn't be surprised if you're seeing 30, 40 spots knocked off of that within 2 weeks' time. So definitely watch and observe and, yeah, keep an eye on them.